I want to introduce everybody back to another episode of the 5230 podcast. I'm here with the man from Jersey.
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Answer that question in the comments down below. How you doing?
Yeah, this is episode 3. Uh, Still gonna talk about a couple of things. Might split up the episode into some clips, but yeah, episode 3. Um, my name is Swag. I'm here, and I'm doing pretty good myself. Today's been a nice warm day in Jersey. I don't know if you guys know what the weather is in Jersey, but it was like almost 70 degrees today. It's December 16th, and the Nets just beat the Philadelphia 76ers. They beat them 114-105. And a big thing is no Harden. Back to you, man, from Jersey.
All right, I didn't watch the game, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Sixers they're kind of sliding. I think they're like sixth right now in the standings. Let me see. I had it pulled up right here. They are currently eighth. They're a 500 team, bro. They're 15-15. I don't know if they have anyone injured. Is Embiid out or something? Is there something I'm missing here?
Tonight they had
I think they don't have Tobias Harris or something like that.
no tonight Tobias Harris played 37 minutes. But he shot really bad. 3 for 17. God damn. 0 for 5 3-pointers. Yeah, it wasn't too good. 11 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Those are good counting stats. Like for fantasy, that's great. You get a little bit of everything right there. But that shooting is pretty bad, 3 for 17. I don't think anybody would say that's good shooting.
Nah, man, but Nets, man, Nets are starting to pick it up. They're 21-8 right now. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They got a 2.5-game lead over Milwaukee. So that's pretty good, man. Yo, Milwaukee's picked it up too, bro. They're 19-11. They're looking like a well-oiled machine now. But yeah, man, Nets beat the 76ers, man. That's pretty good. You know what was cool as hell, yo? I think it was the other day, man. I saw a commercial on TV that it was a commercial promoting this game. I don't know if you saw it, but it was so cool, bro. They were like, because now it's the 75-year anniversary thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen, but like when you watch some of the games on ESPN, they do like this graphic at the bottom for the teams where they show like the kind of like some logo history.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the couple Nets games on ESPN, it's this little like effect, and it shows the New Jersey Nets logo, the this era one, and then
Yeah.
it like comes out and it transitions into like the current one. But like it just all goes with this like 75-year celebration thing. But they were promoting this game, and it was like, oh, 76ers, they like have dominated the Nets in the regular season throughout history. But it was cool because they were showing like different eras. And at one point in the commercial, they showed like the Jason Kidd era Nets. Like they showed Jason Kidd dribbling the ball and like passing it. They showed Allen Iverson. I think crossing up Jacques Vaughn or something when he was on when he was on the Nets.
Damn.
I don't know if you remember that, but that I was watching that game as a kid. That play was savage, bro. He crossed up Jacques Vaughn. But it was pretty cool, man. Like they were just showing that era. It was pretty fresh, man.
Yo, yeah, I saw that. I think we talked about it maybe like 2 episodes ago. I saw that I think remember we saw that the Warriors went against the Sixers and the Sixers beat them. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately,
I was watching that game, and before the game started, they did a whole montage of like Will Chamberlain, Allen Iverson, Julius Irving, like all this thing where it was pretty nice. Like they really went in on that one. Like they did like a whole history of the two teams.
yeah, that one's even crazier because Golden State was Philly before the 76ers. So that
Yeah, it was
one's
pretty
even like
wild.
more
Like when
connected.
I saw like Will Chamberlain, I was like, oh shit, yeah, like That's that is Golden State. But then like back then they were like in Philly. I don't even know. Like
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, man. But I don't know, man. What more you want to say about the Nets, man?
bro, Blake
They're just
Griffin
hot,
came
bro.
back, bro.
Shout out to Blake Griffin, man. One guy goes out, one guy comes in.
Yo, he performed tonight, man. He came in here, said, I'm gonna give you 32 minutes, 7 for 16, 1 for 5, 3, 2 for 2 from the line, 17 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, bro.
17 points. What? What was the rest?
17 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds.
Hey, anytime you get that from BG, that's good, man. Anytime you get that from BG, that's good, man. Like, bruh, hey, man, a lot of people calling Blake Griffin washed. Yo, we got to talk about it too, right? Because people are saying that the Lakers are the retirement home, but the Nets kind of got their own little retirement home going on with Blake Griffin, Aldridge, Paul Millsap. And even before that, bro, if you even want to take into consideration last year when they had DeAndre Jordan, it was looking a little bit retirement homey. So, but yo,
Yeah.
people saying Blake Griffin is washed. He performed tonight. That's good, man. They just got to weather the storm until Joe Harris comes back, and they start getting some bodies. And they're even saying that Kyrie might play soon. I don't know I don't know, man. I just saw that. Sometimes
Where'd you see
people,
that? Where'd
dude,
you
it
see
was on,
that? If that happens,
it was on Instagram. They were like,
I'm
"Oh,
going
Kyrie
crazy.
Irving posted a video of him putting on some sneakers like a day after it's reported that he might come back this year." Some, I don't know if they were reaching. I didn't confirm it. I didn't go like that much to like deep dive, but I was just like, "Oh, okay." If
That's pretty
Kyrie
cool.
comes back, then that's probably become the favorites, man. If they could just stay healthy.
Yeah, man. It's a squad if he comes back. Obviously, if Harden comes back too, man, like hopefully he gets healthy soon, man. Like we don't wish anything bad on anybody here. But yeah, it's tough, man. Like right now,
What's hard in this
it's
COVID protocol, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's a beautiful transition right there, man. I just set us up for the transition.
I know, but I'm like I'm debating like if I should even mention some other stuff.
Hey, man, we can do whatever we want, man. It's our podcast, man. Go wild.
I
Go
just
wild.
yo, I don't know if you want to look it up real quick. If you go on YouTube and you just look up like Nets versus 76ers and you go to the NBA 75 logo thing, like from the NBA channel, and you just go to the highlights. If you go to like 6 minutes and like 45 seconds, almost 100%, they let Andre Drummond get away with a crazy travel.
Oh, I saw that on Instagram. Wait, it's the 76ers at Nets full game highlights from the NBA channel.
Yeah. Hit
Posted,
that.
it says
Go to
18 minutes ago.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, go to 6 minutes, 45 seconds, and just watch it. He cookies. I think Patty Mills. He's like an easy cookie, and then he just comes down the floor. Yeah, Patty Mills. He's playing him. He cookies Patty Mills. He looks good for a little while, but then he takes like 3 steps,
Yeah,
and
he
he
does
looked a
this.
little wild at one point. Like it seemed like the ball got away from him.
Yeah. He took 4 steps. It looked like he did a borderline hop step too. Like he took two
Jesus.
steps, then did like a little semi hop step, and then dunked it.
Like are they just like they're just giving up on like calling these travels, bro? Like that was clearly a travel.
I don't know, man. I
Three
feel like,
steps.
dude, if you watch the NBA, right? Like if you really pay attention, a lot of times these dudes can get called for 8-second violations bringing the ball up the court. There's a lot of times I see that the game clock literally says 15 seconds left on the shot clock. A guy's still behind half court. I'm like, yo, that's 8 seconds right there. They just don't call it no more.
It's a
I
little
feel like they
lazy.
only I feel like they only call that stuff, those 8-second ones in this case, if it's like a 2-point game and it's obvious that the other team needs to get the turnover, they're playing hard defense. Now the refs are paying attention to the shot clock, but they be letting a lot of stuff go, man, these days. Even
That
more
one,
than just travels.
that one is just that one's tough because it's clearly the guy's by himself and he it's just too obvious, man. Like that one was too obvious. Like I understand the 8 second, maybe they're looking at what's going on, like in the paint, making sure there's no like defensive 3 seconds. They're looking at all this other stuff, making sure that nobody else. Bro, the guy's all by himself, going for a fast break. No one's around him. And he decides to take like four steps and one dribble. like, like,
But
I don't know, man.
they stopped caring a while ago, man. Remember when people were doing these crazy, excuse me, damn that water, man. I like to drink water while we're shooting, but it definitely gives me like hiccups and stuff. But when Harden was doing that crazy like double step back thing,
Yeah.
they just kind of stopped caring, man. And damn, what was the other one I was gonna say, man? I had another instance. Oh man, I had a brain fart.
With the crab dribble.
Yeah, that's crazy, LeBron. Yeah, I forgot about that. LeBron used to do that crab dribble. It was like a thing a period in time. He was defending it. He's like, "No, man, it's a legal move." He don't even do it anymore.
All right. Well, to transition a little bit, Blake Griffin, he was out for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was out for like 7 games straight. Then he came back for 13 minutes. Then he had a game off, and then he had 9 minutes. And the past 2 games, 30 minutes plus. But like we were transitioning before, James Harden, he's been out the last 3 games. Safety protocols. And right now, the NBA overall is getting hit with these safety protocols all over the place. We've had some games postponed. We kind of mentioned it in the previous podcast. I was like,
Tonight's game, man, Chicago Bulls, Toronto Raptors postponed.
yeah, man. So we mentioned it in the other podcast. Boom. This is where you put a clip, right? Where you say, well, where you show me saying, well, at least the games aren't getting postponed. And then you bring it back, right? You edit it. But if that's whatever you want to do. But
Artistic
basically,
expression.
yeah. But basically, the worst thing has happened. Like the worst case scenario has happened. Um, some of these games in the NFL are like it's happening in like every sport. Like some of these games in the NFL are getting postponed. So I don't even know what to say anymore. Hopefully, like the whole league doesn't stop like what happened a year and a half ago or whatever, where they had to just stop and go into a bubble and cut the season. But we'll see, man.
Well, Canadia's already doing this thing where they're 50% capacity at all their sporting events.
Well, you could do that.
Yeah, they're already doing it, man. So Canada is not messing around. I don't know. I think it's stupid, bro. Like, I feel like I feel like the easy way, maybe the easy way, I guess. I don't know all the logistics, right? It's my favorite word. I like to say that word, logistics, right?
Okay.
You maybe you follow suit, man. All teams, 50% capacity until we get past this thing. Only players who play are the ones that are vaccinated. And then on top of that, anyone you go two routes with this one, right? Or you could do both, right? Um, and then I'm stealing this from the Raptors because I think it was the Raptors. It's like 50% capacity, but on top of that, anyone who goes to the game, you have to wear your mask in the arena like the whole time, bro. You legit got to be there, mask on your face, watching the game. All teams could adapt that same
No,
thing.
I don't. The thing with the mask, I don't know, man. I think that's dumb. I think it's just if
Bro,
everyone that
I think a lot of this shit is dumb, bro. But I'm just saying it, so just to give them a reason to not be like, oh man, we're shutting the season down or like no more fans. You know what I mean? Because that stuff was super whack, you know? When they had the remember the
Yeah,
virtual fans? Oh God.
I always thought it was just an easy thing. Like if you just like I know it's gonna take a long time, but like if everybody coming into the stadium just says, "Yo, test me," like on the spot, like just test if I have COVID, and if I have COVID, I don't go in the stadium, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
And
then
and
figure out how to
upon
give people their money back or some shit,
and
or let
upon
them come to a next
purchasing
game.
and upon purchasing a ticket, if there's a way that you can I don't know, maybe while you purchase it, a proof of your vaccination card or something like that. Like if you
No,
can't
no, no,
prove
no,
that, you don't even get
no,
to
no,
buy it.
no, no, man. That's getting weird.
Dude, I'm just throwing ideas out, man. That's all
No,
I'm
yeah,
doing. The idea, the main thing is we don't want the season to get shut down, right? And we don't want it to be no fans, man, because that stuff was whack, man. But there's ways that they can go about
yeah,
this, man. There's so many ways. But yeah, I agree with you. I do think a lot of this stuff is dumb. Like it, not to get too political, but it's like stupid that it's like a state by state thing. Every single state is handling it a different way. And it's just like, yo,
yeah,
can we just get on one common ground, like every state, and then because it's stupid, man. Like, oh, I'm traveling from here to here, and then all of a sudden this state has different stuff. Oh, I'm in this state now. I don't gotta wear a mask. And but what if you get I don't know. You get what I'm trying to go with this, man?
yeah, 100%. I just think it's just an easy thing. Like it's just like just test. I feel like from the beginning, it's just always just been just test. That's just how it is, man. It's like I was talking to my brother about this,
Shout out to your bro, man.
and then he was like, he didn't feel good, so he didn't go to work. That's responsible shit, bro. And like that's it. Like if you don't feel good, just don't go, and then just test people because supposedly you might not feel it the first day, but you might be already like testing positive for it. So if everybody just this is the whole thing with Kyrie. If you just test Kyrie every time he comes into the stadium, as long as he's negative, what's the big deal? Like, I don't see any issue with that. Just if he's negative and you're testing everybody in the stadium,
Everyone up in that bitch is negative.
everybody's negative. So what's the deal? That's it, dude. Like, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, man. I agree 100%, dude. But that's why I said a lot of stuff is stupid how it's being handled.
Yeah, man. But a team that has still been doing good throughout this whole time, uh, I thought they were gonna do really bad. But the Hornets, man, they've been they've been able to still keep winning some games. They're still the number 6 seed. The
Yo,
last 10 games they've gone 4 out of 6, but still that's really impressive without like 3 or 4 of your main guys. So shout out to the Hornets, man. They're holding it down.
yeah, I peeped their record today and I was like, what how the hell is Charlotte still 500, bro? I thought they'd be like 3 under already.
No, they're better. They're 16 and 14.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But look at that, man. I thought they were under 500, 2 games over. Shout out to the Hornets. Shout out to the Hornets for not rolling over, man.
Yo,
Another
Gordon
team that,
Hayward had a game.
I don't know, man. What's the stat line?
41 points, I think.
Looking like Utah Jazz, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, 41 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Sick night, dude. 15 for 19 for Gordon Hayward.
Field goal?
15. Yeah.
Pretty,
15 for 19, bro.
it's pretty good
5 for
stuff.
6 3-pointer. 6 for 6 free throw. This dude was a plus 35 plus minus.
It's pretty good,
God
man.
damn.
Hey, so guys go out. G Hay stepping up, man. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets, man.
Yo, he did that shit in 29 minutes. That's crazy, dude. 41 points in 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Why'd they sit this dude? I guess because they were killing the Spurs. Like they were up in the first quarter, 46-31. That's solid, dude. 15-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Yo, but Terry Rozier played. So I guess he came back from the protocols.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Well, let's transition to another team that's been kind of hot. The Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, Memphis is they're freaking crazy, bro. It's they're even like more surprising than
Hit him with the
Charlotte.
stats. Hit him with the stats, man.
All right, bro. So no John Morant. He's still not playing, right?
Nah, still hurt. I got him on my IR spot in fantasy.
They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, man. They're on a 4-game winning streak, and they're currently the 4 seed in the Western Conference. Doing all of this without John Morant, their superstar, man. Hey, I like teams like these, man. One guy's out, next man up approach. Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr. Keeping them afloat, man. Memphis was looking kind of rough at the start of the year. I know it's only the start of the year, right? Okay, you don't get too excited over 10 games because if that was the case, the Washington Wizards were looking like NBA fucking title contenders. And now they're freaking 15 and 14. But I don't know, bro. I don't even know how to describe what Memphis has done. Is but they whatever it is, man, they're just getting the job done, bro.
It sucks that it's just another example of the Trailblazers just they can't do anything, man. Like they lost against the Grizzlies yesterday, 113-103, 10-point loss. You got
Hey,
Lillard.
man, I want to try something out with you real quick, man. I want to
Whatever.
try something out. And let's see if we could do this real quick. Let's try to talk about every single team for 1 minute, 30 seconds each, and see how good we can do. What do you think about that?
You gonna set a timer or something?
Let me see. Uh how long? 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
You're gonna do 30 seconds per team?
No, we're gonna do a minute. I'm gonna
All right,
start
good.
it. What team you want to start with?
Cleveland Cavs.
Oh shit, but then that's gonna be complicated. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it based off standings. That way it's kind of a little more organized. Cause like this is how I have it. I have it like the NBA standings pulled up.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
So we could do it from like worst to first or worst to first, however you want to do it.
Just go straight down the list. Like we already did the Nets in the East, so then we'll go to the Bucks.
All right, we better talk about the Milwaukee Bucks, man. So I'm gonna start the timer right now. You got 30 seconds, and then I go 30 seconds. We're gonna do it like a PTI or Cold Pizza, whatever those shows were back in the day. I know you know about those shows, man. Pardon the
All
interruption
right.
with Mike, whatever his name was. Let's get it, man. 1 minute starting right now. We got Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go.
All right, man. Milwaukee, they're doing great at home. They're picking up where they left off from last year. The beginning of the season was rough. 19 and 11, 10 and 4 at home. Drew Holiday, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 14 assists. All right, he's solid, man. Everybody who said, "Oh man, they're trading for Drew Holiday, and now the Bucks are gonna be a trash team," but Drew Holiday's washed up, bro. Drew Holiday's nice, bro. Good defense,
All right,
good
that's it, man.
assist.
That's it. Your timer's up, man. Let me talk about the Milwaukee Bucks real quick, man. They got the MVP. They got Giannis Antetokounmpo on the team doing insane stuff, living up to his name, the Greek Freak. got off to a slow start, had a plethora of injuries. Guys are coming back, and now they are showing why they were in the NBA Finals last year. 2.5 games behind the Nets, 7-3 in their last 10 games. I believe in the Bucks, and so should you. Fear the deer, baby. There you go. That was a minute exact. Look at that. You heard the timer on my phone? You hear that?
Yeah, flip it so that it's not unfair like that. I'm not unless you want me to talk about the teams first, you should flip it now. Like you go first on Chicago, and then I'll end up going first
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo,
on
hoo.
Miami. You know what I mean?
Is there any way that you could set a timer too so you know how much time you have left? Because that might
Yeah, but
help
it's
you out.
it's gonna be weird with like syncing it up.
All right, cool, man. I'm gonna talk
Just
about the Chicago
just try it.
Bulls.
Just be like, go.
All right, man. Yo, it's something we're trying out. I'm a ready, set, go. All right, man. We talking about the Chicago Bulls, 17-10. Yo, we said it, man. COVID, bro. COVID has hit the Chicago Bulls. I believe at one point 9 players out because of COVID. DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White, just a plethora of guys, man. Patrick Williams out. Their bodies are just dropping like flies. I really hope the Chicago Bulls don't fall in the standings because they were my darlings coming into this year. I predicted them to have home court advantage. 30 seconds is up.
All right, my turn. Chicago Bulls. Gotta be honest. I don't know whenever they're gonna play again. They might never play again. Hopefully not. But I thought they were a fun team to watch. You know, Lonzo Ball, the whole drama with the Ball brothers. It's pretty fun to watch that stuff. And DeMar DeRozan, man, he got a lot of hate, but the guy's showing that he's a good player, man. Like people say he all he does is like hit 2 pointers, but whatever. All right, so then next one, Cleveland Cavaliers.
You're
All
on the
right,
clock.
yeah, I'm on the clock. I'm a little bit like I gotta just shout out the guy in the comments. He said they got one of the best young cores. It's showing right now. They're 18-12. You got one of the best young cores. This dude Okoro dunked over like 3 guys the other day. So shout out to this guy. Mobley and Jared Allen, they're combining for like 10 blocks some games, which is insane. Um, if there's anything I could say is respect to that guy.
Oh, beautiful. 30
Go.
seconds up, man. I'm on the clock. Cleveland Cavaliers, man. To same thing you said, man. All those guys who were saying that we didn't know what we were talking about, they're looking like geniuses. 18-12, fourth seed in the Eastern Conference. Man, they are 8-2 in their last 10 games on a 5-game winning streak, doing this without Colin Sexton. The Cleveland Cavaliers are looking like geniuses. Jared Allen is that contract's looking pretty good, justifiable now. And Evan Mobley, rookie of the year candidate. Yo, this is pretty fun, yo. I like
What do
this
I do?
shit.
What do I do now? Is it me?
I think
No,
it's
you
me
gotta go,
now.
right?
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
now you gotta
Miami.
turn. Go.
All right, man. We're talking about the Miami Heat, 17-12, fifth seed in the Eastern Conference. I think they've been hit by a couple of injuries lately, like Bam Adebayo. I think Kyle Lowry missed a game or something like that. Um, damn, I really don't know what to say about Miami. They're kind of just like at in the middle of the pack right now, 5-5 in their last 10 games. And I don't know, man. I really don't know what to think about Miami. I
Okay, I
had
think
them
it's
as
my
a
turn.
no, 34 seconds. I had them as home court advantage. Hopefully they don't slip. You go.
What the hell? Yeah, just to bring it back. Um, somehow the Heat beat the Bucks, and then they also beat the Bulls, and then they lost to the Cavs. There you go, man. I think, and then they beat the 76ers. So I think that's the best way to sum it all up.
Yo, you're the man, bro. You had 8 seconds left. You ain't even need the full 30 seconds.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go to Charlotte. Charlotte,
Wait,
we just
ready,
talked. We just talked about them.
ready, set,
Uh,
go.
I already started my timer, bro. You're taking time
Yo,
away from me.
restarted,
Yo,
restarted,
we
restarted.
no, we already talked about them. Gordon Hayward goes 15 for 19. Guy could barely miss. 5 for 6 from three. 6 for 6 from the line. This dude's plus minus 35. That's freaking crazy. Um, yeah, man, they got hit with a little bit of COVID, but somehow they're maintaining at least a decent record. All right, I'm done.
Charlotte Hornets, man. I want to see you guys do good. You have the best announcers in the NBA, the sexiest court in the NBA. I love the nostalgic colors from the 90s. Everybody wanted to wear them. LaMelo Ball, he's prime time. Miles Bridges, he's prime time. But you know what? They're out with COVID. You guys have weathered the storm. I looked at the standings today. I was thinking, how the F are you guys 2 games over 500? You guys are coming to play every night. 30 seconds is done. Let's move on to the next team. We got the Washington Wizards. Do I go first or you go first?
You go.
You got your timer? Ready, set.
Yeah, I started already.
All right, I'm gonna. Hey, but you're not giving me the cue. I don't know when you starting it.
All right. Tell me when to started.
Ready, set, go. All right, man. We talk about the Washington Wizards, man. I mean, look, they got off to a hot start. I think they were like 10-2 on the year. Dude, I don't know about you, but I knew that wasn't gonna last. And the proof's in the pudding, man. They're 15-15. No, excuse me, 15-14. 1 game over 500, 3-7 in their last 10, and on a 3-game losing streak. Washington Wizards fans, is it possible you guys slip out of the top 10? Who knows, man? Time will tell.
All right. So Wizards lost to the Cavs, just to bring it back. Lost to the Raptors, to the Pacers. They won against the Pistons, but the Pistons are like one of the worst teams in the world. They lost to the Jazz, to the Nuggets, and the Kings. And right now, as we speak, they're losing to the Phoenix Suns by almost 20 points. So it's not looking good for them. Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe they gotta make some trades or something, but that's pretty much it.
All right, who we got
All right.
next? Philadelphia Sixers. You
Next
go first or
team.
I go
So,
first?
bro, it's me. It's me for sure. 76ers. The Nets just whooped your ass. Respectfully. But definitely they're sliding, bro. 15-15. They were like the number 1 seed last year. Uh I don't know what they could do. I just saw some guy doing a live like post game conference, and he seemed pretty pissed. Like he wasn't very happy. So I'm with him.
Philadelphia 76ers. Your season is in shambles, man. Ben Simmons, he's not coming back. Every single trade package I see that you guys want for him is just ridiculous. I don't know who's going to pay these prices. It looked good at first, but maybe you guys are showing your true colors now. Like, there's no Ben Simmons out there. It's Joel Embiid. Maxi, he's good, man. But this dude's like a second-year player, man. You got to get Ben Simmons out there, or you got to trade him for someone, but you got to lower your standards. All right, let's move on to the next team. We got the Boston Celtics. I go first.
You just skipped the Hawks?
Hey, I know I have Boston as
Oh,
ninth,
all right.
according
They're the
to
same record. Same record. Go.
okay, Boston Celtics. Basically, it seems like so long ago that you guys had Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, and you guys were being said that you could pretty much win an NBA title because I don't know, man. You guys are 500 right now. I don't know, man. Is it time to pull the plug on the Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown combo? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not looking that good in Boston. And Ime Udoka, I think, is their head coach. You got to get him out of there.
Bro, respectfully, this team is pretty boring. Every time they're playing, I just start falling asleep. For real, man. There's nothing on that team that really attracts me. Like Jason Tatum, it might be cool to watch like every once in a while, but he doesn't have like a crazy flashy game to me. Like it seems kind of boring. Um, they they won 4 out of the 6, so they're sliding. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, Atlanta Hawks, man. Yeah, they've come back strong. Not too strong though, not like the Bucks, but they have come back strong. They used to be like 13th seed like 2 weeks ago. So at least they're back to 500. They're in the top 10, which they should be. Trey Young he's ranked the number 1 point guard or number 2 point guard behind Steph Curry in fantasy basketball. The guy's doing great, almost 10 assists, like 27 points. I think he's leading the league in points. Go.
My turn. All right, Atlanta Hawks. Looking up your guys' season summary right here. It's literally crazy, bro. 14-14. You're a 500 team. You're 8-6 at home, and then you reverse that. You're 6-8 on the road. You're 5-5 in your last 10 games. You guys are literally just like about as basic of a team as I could think of right now, which is crazy because it's not what you looked like last year, man. I don't know what it is, the Atlanta Hawks.
So what are you doing now, Raptors?
Toronto Raptors, man. Let's talk about them. Scotty Barnes, that guy. I didn't know much about him when they drafted him, but this dude's looking like he's going to be something in the years to come. Toronto Raptors, 13-15 right now. Oh man, Toronto Raptors, you got to keep an eye on them, especially now with all this COVID stuff coming back up. And Canada is not messing around, bro. Keep an eye on the Toronto Raptors. Are they going to go back and play in Florida? Let's see.
All right, man. Yeah, tonight's game, Toronto versus the Bulls, postponed. So not really much to talk about right now. We don't know when they're gonna play again, but they're playing pretty well. Like they're not one of those teams that is like negative on their differential, but they're pretty close to it. So I don't know. They're still a young team. They could make the 10th seed, but who knows?
Knicks.
Knicks, man, you guys, what is going on? You guys got Kemba. Now you don't want to play him. I don't know, man. This team seems like it's all over the place. Fournier, he was hot at the beginning. Now he's barely doing anything. I don't know what's going on, man. This team, you just slid. Like you were like top four at the beginning of the season. I think you were like 4-1. You were the top of the East. Where are you at now? You're poo poo. All right, you go.
Knicks. 12-6, 12 seed in the Eastern Conference. 2-8 in their last 10 games. 4-game losing streak. Much like you said, no Kemba Walker in the rotation anymore. I really don't know, man. It looked really sexy. I remember talking about their offseason, and I had high hopes for the Knicks. That's kind of out the window. I don't know. Julius Randle still looks pretty good. Like, at least he looked good against the Nets, but I would be
Wasn't
lying to you if I
enough,
told
bro.
you that I watched Knicks games. I don't know how hot they're doing. Let's move on. Indiana Pacers, 13-18 on the regular season. There's talks about them pretty much hitting the rebuild button, getting rid of either Sabonis or Miles Turner and Karis LeVert. Indiana Pacers, they're much like the Washington Wizards. They have a lot of good guys that I like on their team, but no clear-cut superstar. And you need that if you want to win games in the NBA, and their record shows that.
All right, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Karis LeVert, Karis LeVert, Karis LeVert. Why did the Nets trade him? I don't know why. A lot of hype with Harden. Whatever, man. This dude shot 12 for 18 tonight, 7 for 9 from the line, 31 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block. So I don't know what else to say, man. They beat Detroit. Detroit sucks. They lost like 13 straight, but Karis LeVert.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic. Oh my God. Yo, this team is the best worst team in the league, bro. They're the best. Like, if I wanted to start a franchise, bro, they have nice pieces, a lot of nice pieces, but it's like they can't. I don't know if they just can't perform in crunch time or something, or they're just giving up too much on defense, bro. Like their differential is terrible. It's like -10. All right, go.
All right, Orlando Magic. I don't know much about them, bro. I'm not exactly checking
Let
for
me
the
keep
Orlando
talking, man.
Magic.
No, I'm kidding.
Dude, they're 5-24.
I
That's
have so much to
basically
say.
they're 5-24. That's horrible. They're 2-17 against the Eastern Conference. They're 1-9 in their last 10 games. They've lost 6 in a row. I agree, man. Cole Anthony's good. Mo Bamba's good. They got Jonathan Isaac. That Suggs dude, I think he's hurt. They got some young talent in there. Maybe give them a year or two. These guys develop. It could be like '09 OKC. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, they got the two Wagners, just to let you know. They got two of them.
Let's move on, man. Hold on, let me set my timer. Go. We got the Detroit Pistons. Oh my goodness. Talk about a poo-poo team right now. 4-23. Like you said, 0-10 in their last 10 games, 13 game losing streak. Oh my goodness, bro. And when you look at their roster, they honestly have one of the ugliest rosters in the entire NBA. I don't know, man. The only thing I could say is at least I like the guy who says Detroit basketball. That's about the only thing I like about the Detroit Pistons.
Bro, they picked up this dude from the G League named Saban Lee. This dude was a beast in the G League. I picked him up on my fantasy squad just because they have him back on the team. And the dude, he's 6'2, 183 pounds, 22 years old, number 38, point guard. But Cade Cunningham is also a point guard. So I guess they gotta like play Cade because they picked him as the number one overall pick. But that's his backup. I guess it's all right. All right, what are we
Okay, let's
doing
move
now?
on to the Western Conference. We got the Golden State Warriors.
Oh man, Golden State Warriors. This is great. They're building up a great matchup for Christmas Day. Warriors versus Suns. They literally have the same record. Right now, the Suns are half a game back, but they're kicking the Wizards' ass right now. So they're probably gonna end up being the same record. I can't I can't say anything else but just Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters of all time. But he got lucky he played in this era where we just jack up threes all day. Go.
All right, we're talking about the Golden State Warriors, man. They were my West Coast darling team, and I wanted them to do good. I didn't think they would be this good. They are first in the West, 23-5. That is a solid record. Doing this without James Wiseman, their rookie from last year, who they have high hopes for, and doing this without the other splash bro, Klay Thompson, man. Klay Thompson's nearing a return, man. Watch out for the Golden State Warriors. Moving on to the Phoenix Suns. Dude, Phoenix is not effing around this year. They're showing everyone, all you guys who thought we got lucky last year making the NBA Finals, all these technicalities, the NBA was weird. Dude, they're 22-5, man. What you got to say, bro? And they're doing this without Devin Booker now. 8-2 in their last 10 games. DeAndre Ayton looks solid. Chris Paul looks solid. Booker looks solid. They have a legit big three in Phoenix, and the future is bright for them.
Yo, tonight they have seven players. They have seven players. I gotta say it one more time. They have seven players tonight, double digit scoring. Double digit scoring, bro. Seven players. That's 70 points at least. That's nuts, dude. And they don't even have your boy Booker. There's nothing much else to say, man. Well-rounded team.
Let's talk about it, man. Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz aren't that bad either, man. 20-7. They're only, let's say, 2 games. It says 2.5 games back from the Warriors and Suns. So they're pretty close. They're 9-1 in their last 10. They won 8 straight. I think I just took away all your talking points. But yeah, man, they're a solid squad.
No, not at all, man. Utah Jazz, dude, it's a lot of the same from last year. Yeah, they're looking really good in the standings, but they got exposed last year. I'm not falling for the hype this year.
Expose him.
No, I'm not falling for the hype this year, man. All you got to do is put Terrence Mann in the game and watch the whole Utah Jazz franchise fold before your feet. I'm not falling for it, but hey, 20-7 looks good for the regular season. Donovan Mitchell's good. Rudy Gobert's great. And yeah, they're a good regular season team. I wish there was a way that I could like mute that, but I literally can't mute that alarm.
It's okay,
But
man. Let's keep it going. Memphis Grizzlies.
all right,
Talk
man, we
about
got
them
the
again.
all right, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. They're 18-11. They're getting it done without John Morant. 9-1 in their last 10 games. They honestly, when I look at their roster, it doesn't look like a deep roster, but they're getting wins. I think a couple episodes ago, I was looking at how they were doing it. was like DeAndre Melton was having some good games. Some dude named like Tillman, Dylan Brooks had a couple good games. Desmond Bain, they're just getting it done as a team. Whoever's their coach, give that man an extension.
Bro, whoever's their coach. I talked about their coach last time, didn't I? Did I not talk about their coach? Did I do it?
Oh, I wasn't trying to speak on your part. I think you might have, man. What's his name?
Taylor Jenkins.
Give him an extension.
That guy came from like royalty, from like NBA royalty. Look him up. Taylor Jenkins, baby. Look him up. All
Moving
right,
on,
so
man. Clippers.
dude, the Clippers, man. You just threw out Terrence Mann like you thought I wasn't gonna bring him back up. Terrence Mann is playing terrible. This dude, I don't know what's up, man. Like I pick him up in fantasy. One day he scores 2 points, the next day he scores seven. What the hell, dude? I don't know. That's all I got with him.
All right, man. Terrence Mann, look, Terrence Mann played horrible last year in the regular season too, but when it came to the playoffs, he was the Utah Jazz's kryptonite, man. He was out playing Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs. Look, Clippers, we already know, bro. They don't have Kawhi, man. They don't have Serge Ibaka. They're not at full strength. If they were actually healthy, bro, they are one of the deepest teams in the NBA. 16-13 is a respectable record. Good for I have it as fifth in the Western Conference. But without Kawhi, they're not going to make much noise. I think we both know that.
Yo, Terrence Mann scored 3 points yesterday. All right, what are we doing next?
All right, we got the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. Honestly, dude, look, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I know I've talked shit about the Lakers, bro, but yeah, I agree. You can't count them out. They still have LeBron, they still have AD, they still have Russell Westbrook. Uh, so yeah, I think they are a better team than the record shows. I don't think any one of the playoff teams would want to see the Lakers as their first matchup because who wants to see LeBron and AD for potentially 7 straight games? Yo, you could convince me the Lakers could win the title or not, or get bounced in the first round. But that's all I gotta say.
Man, Austin Reeves, man. This guy's like the MVP now. Everybody's freaking hyping this dude up. Taylor Horton Tucker trying to hype him up. Russell Westbrook, they want to get rid of him. I don't know. This team is all over the place, man. All over the place. And I honestly don't like them. You know, I hope they get into that one of those playing games. Like them being the 6th seed is kind of annoying. They should be like 7th or 8th, so they have to play that playing game and hopefully get beat by one of these weak teams. Does it? Yo, Dallas Mavs. It's my team. Second team or first team, whatever. But yeah, man, no Luca right now. He's got a sore ankle. He's having some knee problems. So hopefully he comes back. But Kristaps has been showing up. The games that he's been gone, Kristaps has been putting up some nice numbers, getting some blocks, looking like the man. They almost beat the Lakers, but they couldn't get it done in that last minute, man. Like that was a weird shot that Trey Burke took. I thought it was a foul, but I don't know.
All right, Dallas Mavericks, 14-14. I didn't know that they didn't have Luka Doncic, but yeah, if you don't have Luka Doncic, you're not gonna be a good team. That team is built around him. I honestly think Porzingis, he's fool's gold. He's good as your 2.5 or your third best player. I think the Mavericks, they need to get another guy in there, man. Either a playmaker to take the ball handling off Luca or a scorer that could just put the ball in the basket. And yeah, that's all I got on Dallas.
All right, Denver.
Let's move on to the Denver Nuggets. 14-14. They've been struck by the injury bug, bro. No Jamal Murray. No Otto Porter Jr. Back, dude. I didn't know the back was that serious, but I've been hearing it. Like the back can just F you up for the rest of your life, bro. That's serious, especially for basketball. Dude, they had that Cinderella kind of run in the bubble, and now they're just 14-14. But the Joker, MVP candidate, even despite the record, I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, Facundo Campazzo, man. This guy, salary $3 million. 5'10". He's the only guy in the team under 6 feet. Or maybe Marcus Howard too. They're both 5'10". But this guy Campazzo, he's kind of come out of nowhere, and he's doing some things on the team. Like he doesn't seem like a scrub, but it's pretty cool seeing a guy under 6 feet doing pretty well. Next team, right?
Timberwolves.
Minnesota Timberwolves, bro. The Timberwolves, bro. I don't know what was up with them. They seemed like they were coming up, like surging, and then out of nowhere, now they're like back. Yo, they lost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They lost 5 games in a row. But before that, they had won 5 games in a row, or like 7 out of the last 8, and then they go and lose 5 straight. I don't know what's up with this team. They're so back and forth. All right, your turn.
All right, let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think, dude, 13 and 15. I know the record is not a winning record, but let's talk about Anthony Edwards. That dude is a beast, man. That dude's got the cojones, super confident in only his second year, and he's doing some incredible things. He just hit 10 threes in his last game. I know, Karl Anthony Towns is incredible, but yeah, bro, I don't know. Anthony Edwards, he has that drive, bro. And I really like that 1-2 punch. They need to move on from D'Angelo Russell. Next, let's talk about the Sacramento Kings, bro. Bro, new year, same old Kings. 12 and 17. They haven't made the playoffs since 2006, bro, which is like insane to think about. I was probably 13, 14 years old the last time the Kings made the NBA playoffs. Think about that. I was like 14 years old, bro. Over half my life ago was the last time they made the playoffs. You said they have a log jam at point guard. I agree. They need to move one of those guys, man, and try to fill out the other positions.
Yeah, man. I keep getting hit with some weird things where like sometimes the Aaron Fox will play like 38 minutes, sometimes he'll play like 24. Buddy Healed, sometimes he'll play 16 minutes, sometimes he'll play 30. A guy they should trade is also Buddy Healed, man. Like a lot of teams need shooters. If they trade him, maybe get some picks, do a little bit better. I don't know. That's it for me. Oh, next is Trailblazers, right? All right, man. Trailblazers. They just keep losing. They've lost 7 games in a row. One out of the last 9. My bad. They've won one of the last 10 games. So they're on a slide, man. McCollum had that punctured lung thing. They changed their general manager. I don't know what's going on with this team. Oh, their away record is terrible. 1-11. Go.
Bro, I'm going to just sum it up as this. Either you get Damian Lillard some legit help or you just trade my guy. Stop wasting his years. Portland Trailblazers management, I've said it countless times. They just like to get role players, bro. Swing for the fences, man. Try to get a superstar in that. We've done the Dame Lillard McCollum backcourt for years and years. Hasn't shown much success. Get some talent or trade Damian Lillard. Let's move on. We got the San Antonio Spurs. Oh my God, man. You said that the Boston Celtics were a boring team. These San Antonio Spurs are a very boring team. I don't care. Spurs fans, don't flame me in the comments. I don't think there's a single player on the Spurs roster that I like. I look at their roster and I'm just like, eh, eh, eh. So, yeah, the Spurs suck. They suck now. They were dominant our whole life. 10 and 17 now. They suck.
All right, man. This dude, Jakob Puelto, he's a center, 26 years old, 7 feet 1 inch, 245 pounds, gets paid a little under $9 million a year. Dude, this guy in fantasy is coming up, dude. He's a big man. He's getting some assists every once in a while. Sometimes he'll have like 9 assist games. Like this dude the other day, 24 points, 3 assists, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, a steal. The other day, 9 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. Seems pretty solid.
Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets, dude. This team is the most up and down team I've probably seen this whole year, bro. They lost like 16 straight. Then they go on like an 8-game winning streak. Now they're sucking it up again. I don't know what they're doing, bro. And then they have all these young guys. They don't know what to do with them. They're trying to figure it out. They're all over the place.
Yeah,
So
bro. Pretty much I agree. Had they were saying that they're like no team in NBA history has had a 15, 16 game losing streak and then followed it up with like an 8-game winning streak. Uh it's crazy, bro. They were right there with Detroit for a worst record in the NBA. There was a point I think they were legit 1-15. 9-19 is a little more respectable, but they're still 13th in the West, and they have a lot of young talent. Let's see how they, these they groom these guys in years to come. Let's move on from that. Okay, New Orleans Pelicans, dude. This is such a tragic story, man. Zion Williamson, this dude is ridiculously fat, supposedly like 315 pounds. Just had a setback in his recovery process. They said he got like an injection today. He's out for 4 to 6 more weeks. And supposedly, it's been mentioned that if the Pelicans offer him a contract extension, he's going to turn it down. I don't know why. Like, what has he done for him to feel so entitled? I don't know.
yeah, the Pelicans, man. This is rough. They got rid of Alonzo. They got Jonas. Jonas is a beast, but even then, like, it's not enough, dude. I don't know. I don't know how you turn this ship around. Even the name, bro, like that name is just like, does anybody want to be a Pelican, bro? You as the viewers, I don't know. All right.
Yo, that was perfect, bro. Just I don't know. All right, man. Last team we got is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh my goodness, bro. The only thing I'm gonna say is you cannot lose by 70 something points. That is embarrassing. And what was even funnier, dude, they just lost to the Pelicans the other day at the buzzer. Devontae Graham from 3/4 court length, bro, just heaves it at the buzzer, banks it in. Oklahoma City Thunder. It's insane, bro. You guys at one point had Westbrook, Harden, Durant. Now you have none of that.
Bro, this is one of those things where maybe you do the thing like with the what I was saying about the Nets, where the Nets could play in Jersey a few games in Prudential Center or Izod or wherever, and then some in Barclays Center, right? But Oklahoma City, maybe you go back to Seattle, man. Maybe just give it a try, you know? Maybe do 10 games a year there. Does it?
Hey, man, that was pretty good, man. We just covered all 30 teams, bro.
Yeah, man. I hope the fans like this episode. I guess we should call this episode Rapid Fire.
Yeah, man. Pardon the interruption. I think we should just call this one like "Pardon My Bulge" or something like that. I don't know.
No, call it Rapid Fire. I think it'd be really cool.
No doubt. Yo, man.
We do this like once a month, Rapid Fire.
Yeah, probably just once a month. We can't do this at once a week unless a lot of crazy stuff happens. But I highly doubt for all 30 teams they'll have some crazy stuff worth having a segment on.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I think one of the things that did make it kind of weird was just that I think it was our first time, you know? So we had to just figure out the timing and all that. But besides that, I think that was really fun.
Yeah, I kind of just realized at the end that when there was like 3 seconds left on the timer to just cancel it so that it didn't go off, and then just know that I or you had about 3 seconds left,
I
and
get
just
you.
let you finish your last thought. But yo, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Yo, let us know in the comments section below if you liked that. If you hated it, also let us know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far, please. And I had a lot of fun this episode, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, man. Rapid Fire was dope. And we'll see you on the next one, man. I really I appreciate everyone. You know, Christmas time is coming around. Um, all our subscribers, man. I just really appreciate everybody. All the comments that we've gotten. Um, I know these are little milestones. Like probably right now, like there's probably someone with like 2 million followers kind of laughing at us. But whatever, man. We got to 10,000 views, you know? So we've gotten 10,000 people to click, listen to our videos. That's really I'm all emotional, man. No, but yeah, it's cool, man. But thanks for everybody. We're just gonna keep giving you guys more content and enjoy your holidays, man.
I couldn't have said any better, man.
Yeah. We'll have another episode before the holidays, maybe, but still, enjoy your holidays.
Yo, and maybe we'll do a giveaway at like 20,000 views. So if you're watching this far, tell a
I don't know.
friend
I don't
to
know if they
tell
could
a
see
friend.
that, but I think we'll just tell them. We'll be honest with them. We'll send them a screenshot. We'll show them
Yo,
20,000 views.
simple, bro. Run up the views. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their grandma to tune in. Once we get to 20,000 views, we're going to do a giveaway, man. And if this video right here gets 100 likes, I'll do whatever episode is the one right before Christmas. I'll do it dressed up as Santa Claus. You heard it here first. 100 likes on this video.
Let's get it, man. I'm gonna be one of those likes, if you know what I'm saying.
Yo, man, we going to close this one out because nature's calling.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace.